Hello everyone, thank you so much for coming over to watch another video here at DP Computing. Today in this video I'd like to give you a preview on the Windows 8 latest features. And for some of you who do not know, Windows 8 is Microsoft's latest Windows platform. It's great and it has a lot of great new features. In this video I'd like to give you a preview on each of those features just to give you an inside look of what they are. If you have not yet invested in Windows 8, once you review this video, you will be able to then make a decision. If you already have Windows 8, this would help you understand and move around Windows 8 a little bit better because you will be able to see a preview of all the most used and latest features on Windows 8. So if you're ready to get started, so am I. What we're going to be covering is we're going to go over the start screen. I'm also going to cover the desktop, the search option, the full screen applications, Microsoft Live user login as your user login for your Windows, Windows Store, Windows Explorer, and the new Task Manager. Now these are one of the great things about Windows 8 is that some of the applications and features that were in Windows 7 were moved over to Windows 8, but they were basically improved, like the Task Manager, the Windows Explorer, the desktop, the search option. Those were improved. However, the start screen, the Microsoft Live user login, and the Windows Store are the new applications on Windows 8. So if you're ready to get started, let's start with the start screen. If you look at your keyboard, you're going to have on the bottom left corner, there's a Control and Alt key. Right in the center of it, you will have the Windows key. When you press it, the start screen automatically comes up and closes. And this is great because whatever you're doing, you can simply press the key. And there it is. Okay, this is your desktop. This is your start screen. While on the start screen, you're able to simply scroll, and it's going to then move around, and basically you can choose any of these applications that you have already on your start screen. The great thing about the start screen is that you can customize it using any application you like. For example, if you notice this one's to the right, I added myself because I customized my start screen this way. If you look towards the left, these applications came with Windows 8. However, if I would like to remove these applications, all I have to do is simply right click and then unpin from start. The same thing if I like to add an application to my start menu. Let me give you a great example. If you look at any of these icons on my desktop and I'd like to add it on my start screen, I can simply right click on it and then pin to the start menu. This particular icon does not allow me to do that, but let's see if my Windows folder does. There it is, pin to the start menu. If I do this, then I open the start menu and there is my user folder. So this is a great feature that Microsoft came out with on Windows 8. It's the start screen. And there's many other things you can do with it, but remember this is just a quick preview. If you'd like to know more about the start screen, you're more than welcome to check back with us for additional videos. We will be releasing more videos in the near future on Windows 8. Let's go over a little bit about the desktop and some of the new features and improvements that were done on the desktop. You're going to notice that on the desktop there will no longer be a start menu. The reason is because the start menu was replaced with the start screen, which has a lot of similarities, but like I mentioned, it has been improved for it to look like this versus the way it was before on Windows XP, Vista, or 7. It used to be down here on the left. It's no longer there. However, the taskbar, which is this down here, still looks the same. You can still add icons to your taskbar. Also, the time and your recent and open applications also stay to the right. That did not change. Now, one thing that you're going to notice here on the desktop, which is great, if I move my mouse all the way to the left and then bottom of the screen, you will be able to see the start screen. If I open it, then it opens from there. So it's similar to the start menu that you had before on the actual taskbar. Now, all you have to do is move your mouse all the way to the left, and there it is. So it's similar, the function is different, but it has been improved. You can see that. Also, if I move my mouse all the way to the right, and then either all the way to the top right or bottom right, you will be able to see these options. And as you see, it shows the time, the date, and the month. And it also gives me these 5 new options: the settings, devices, start, share, and search. And this is great on the desktop because I can simply go like this and do a search if I like. And we're going to go over the search function in just a moment. Also, if I do it this way, click on settings, and then I can go ahead and power off and choose any of these options from here. Now remember, on the start menu on Windows 7, XP, and Vista, you had the option to click on the start menu, and then you had the option to choose restart, shutdown, and all the other options that came with it. However, on Windows 8, the desktop is a little bit different, and those options are now showing here. Let me show you. If I go like this and then choose this settings option, now you will be able to power it off, restart it, any option that you like to choose. There's the volume option, there's the network option, and notifications, and a few other options. And then you have your control panel right up here, personalization, PC info help, and change your PC settings. So you can access all those options right from your desktop. Great new advanced and improvements to the desktop. Again, there's going to be a lot more involved with the desktop. However, this is just a preview on the desktop and the improvements on Windows 8. If you'd like to learn more about this particular topic, feel free to check back with us for additional videos, and we will be uploading new ones in the near future. Let's go over a little bit on the search option. To me, this is a great feature because I'm able to pretty much search for anything I want on Windows, and it will give me applications, programs, and anything that is in Windows, and this is great. So I'm going to basically open this by simply moving my mouse all the way to the right and then choose this search option right here. Once this is open, you're going to see basically that's going to search through apps, settings, files, and the list goes on. All you will have to do is simply type whatever you're looking for, and then Windows will quickly find it for you. Let me give you a great example. I'm going to look for a Microsoft program. So all I have to do is go like this: Microsoft, okay, give me just a moment, type it correctly, because if you notice I did not type this, so it's not finding anything. Microsoft, and you're going to see that it now displays all the Microsoft applications that are installed in my computer. This is great. I can now just choose one of these options in the list, and there I go. Very simple. If you want to search through settings or files versus applications, consider also programs. You can simply choose, for example, files or settings. You're going to see the difference. You see how settings are more settings related to Windows, like changing your Windows settings, program settings, and so forth. And that obviously has to do with Microsoft because Windows is Microsoft. If you go over to files, instead of being a program, it will be other files, like for example, inside your Microsoft folder, there is a bunch of files related to those programs. So again, as you see, it's finding Excel files, Microsoft files, and the list goes on. Great feature. And again, you can search anything you want here, choose any of these 3 options, and there you go. Choose anything that comes up in the list, and there you go. Let's go over a little bit now on the full screen apps, and this is a great feature because Windows 8 also works fantastic on tablets and iPads, And obviously you are used to seeing a full screen application. With the Windows 8 now on a PC is great. You can also experience that on Windows 8 on your PC. Let me give you a great example. These applications to the left are considered full screen applications. These ones to the right are considered simple programs slash applications. The difference on the two is that when you open one of these ones to the left, there will be a complete full screen and you will experience an iPad tablet type application. The ones to the right, it would just be a simple program. Let me give you an example on the two so you see what I mean. If I open Internet Explorer on the left, you will see that it's a complete full screen application. See that? Now I'm going to close it. Go back to the desktop. Okay? And then if I open Internet Explorer through this application, which is just the program, not the full screen application, it's going to look similar, but it's not going to be full screen. Let me show you when I open one. See it? It's a simple Internet Explorer program application, just like you probably used to. Now there's similarities on the two, but the improvement is that the full screen application gives you the full screen experience. This way is just basic. Now if you go back to the two though, they look the same. You agree? You're probably missing the tools and the settings options to the top right. However, you have those options to the bottom here. Now let me show you something really quick. Anytime you have an application open or a program open, there's another great improvement on the desktop, and I want to show you this really quick while we're here. At this moment I have an application open. So if I move my mouse all the way to the top left, there it is. See how it's there? I can choose to switch over to that screen and then switch back to the desktop. If I want to close it, right click and close, and it's no longer there. That's another improvement on the desktop. I wanted to cover that. Now let's go over a little bit about the Microsoft Live user login. Another improvement that Windows 8 has is that now you can log in using your Microsoft account as a user login for your Windows 8. This is great because you're able to save all your settings, your wallpapers, everything that you have personalized on your Windows 8. So for example, if you log in on any other computer using Windows 8 with your Microsoft login, you will be able to use the same settings, wallpapers, anything that you have personalized will move over. This is great. Let me give you a great example. If I open my start screen, you're going to see that I'm logged in using a Microsoft account. See this? I'm not going to sign out at this moment, but there it is. It's currently using my Microsoft account. Doing so, it automatically synchronizes with my calendars, with my Windows Live social platform, pretty much everything to do with Microsoft. This is great. And this is another advanced feature that was added on Windows 8. At this moment, because I don't want to be too long on the video, I'm not going to cover the Windows Store because that might take a little longer than expected. Let's go over the Task Manager. The Task Manager for you to open is the same as you used to if you ever opened it before on Windows XP, Vista, or 7. You press down Control Alt and then Delete, and then you will see this option. Choose Task Manager. Another improvement that was done on Windows 8 is the additional detailed information that the Task Manager will now have on Windows 8. The application is still there, the functionality is still the same, however it's been improved with additional detailed information that will allow you to understand what's going on. For example, if you notice the CPU usage, the memory usage, the disk usage, and the network usage. This is great. Another thing is that now it's going to be outlined and categorized separately. For example, these ones are all applications. These ones are all background processes. And then if you go down the list, the same thing. You're going to notice that these ones are Windows processes and so forth. So this will let you kind of know what's what and then if you know you want to close an application, in this case a program, then you know it will be one of these ones. If you want to close a particular Windows service background application that runs all the time, then you can choose it from this list, and the list goes on. You can also go over to the performance that has been improved as well. You can see all the detailed information. I can see what the memory is, the disk, and just kind of know what your computer is doing, how is it performing. And this is great if you like to monitor and analyze what your computer is going through every time you're using it. Application history, again, gives you more details here. The startup as well. You can customize your startup applications. These applications are the ones that open automatically every time you log into your Windows. So right from your task manager, you can customize this list by simply choosing it and disable it or enable it. It's up to you. Users, you're going to see that I'm logged in under my live Microsoft account. And details, again, this gives you just a little bit more details on everything that we just went over. And then all the Windows services that are currently either running or stopped. So the task manager has been improved with additional information, more detailed information has been organized and is more stable, and is going to allow you to be in control as far as information, as far as closing non-responding programs, and the list goes on and on. Again, this one is basically a very good improvement that Windows 8 has, but again, I'm not going to cover too much in this video because again, this is just a preview. If you'd like to learn more about the benefits and the different functionalities that the Task Manager offers, check back with us, and in the future we should come out with a more detailed tutorial on the Task Manager for Windows 8. And in the near future we will be creating videos on that. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. I'm going to close this. Alright, so that was the Task Manager. Now let's go over a little bit about the Windows Explorer. And Windows Explorer is, let me open it really quick. The Windows Explorer is basically everything in one window. And when you open a program, obviously you're going to have options like copy and paste and many other different options like the Explorer. For example, let me open just a folder. Okay, this is a folder, and if you can see that the options to the left stay, you can navigate over to your computer drives, to your home group. You can navigate over to your user folders like your desktop, your downloads, and so forth, your favorites. And also you can do many other things right from here. So the Windows Explorer just gives you an all-in-one detailed window. So if you have something open, you don't have to close that folder and then open another folder. Then if from there you want to then open my computer, or if from there you want to go into your documents, you don't have to close and open, close and open. It doesn't matter what you're looking at. For example, I'm going to go over into my hard drive, right? And I'm inside my hard drive, but from here I can now go over to my desktop. Or from here I can choose to see my downloads, or maybe go over to my documents. Whatever I want to do from the Windows Explorer window, I can do so. And this is a great improvement that Windows 8 has. And if you notice on the top here, there's been a lot more new options and features added to the Windows Explorer. Again, I'm not going to go over in too much details in this video. Remember, this is a quick preview on all the new Windows 8 features, but you can see that it's self-explanatory. You can move over to each of the tabs and then kind of know what each of these options do. Just kind of play with them and you'll see what each of those options will give you. Again, if you do not know exactly what each of these options do, I recommend that you do not play with any of the options so you don't mess things up on your end. In the near future, we will be creating additional videos detailing and outlining the Windows Explorer, more details for Windows 8. Okay, so I'm going to close this, and I think let's see where we at on the time here. so we're not too long in. The last one that we didn't cover, guys, was Windows Store. And the Windows Store is basically just like having the App Store on your iPhone or on your Android device. You can go in and pretty much purchase any application you want for your Windows 8. In this case, for your PC or your iPad or tablet computer. And also, you can download any application for free as well. You can buy them or download them for free. Let me give you a great example, actually, because I'm in a good mood. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to press my Windows key, and then I'm going to go over to the store and open it completely. Again, this is a full screen application, so you're going to experience a full screen view. And then there it is. The store, like I said, it's just like your app store for your iPhone or your app store for your Android phone. Same thing. The only thing here is that everything is powered under Microsoft Windows Store. But if you can see, there's the Spotlight, there's all the games, all the social applications, entertainment, photo, music and video, sports, and the list goes on and on. So obviously this will give you various of options, many different things you can download for free or purchase. It's all up to you. Again, guys, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that it was helpful to you. The intentions were to teach you and give you a closer look of Windows 8 new features and improvements. Like I said, in the near future, we will be coming out with more videos, and we'll love for you to get access to them. If you like to give us a call because you're experiencing a particular problem, we'll love to help you. Again, this is Alan Hernandez with DP Computing. We're located based out of South Australia. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take you over to our website in case you'd like to contact us so that you have a closer look of our website, dpcomputing.com.au. Okay, give it a moment to load, and there it is. You will find our phone number on the top, and if you'd like to give us a call, we'd like to offer you a free consultation, discuss the reason for your call, and then determine what can we do to help you. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Thank you for your time, and do not forget to comment, ask your questions, subscribe to us, follow us on social media. You're going to notice that we are on social media, and you are more than welcome to follow us. Thank you so much. Till next time.